Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mystic Moons. Paid readings, live readings. Is your lover coming? Coming? Or is he going? That's a question many of us have. No matter what kind of relationship we're in, no matter if we're in a marriage, contract, or in a common law relationship without a contract. If somebody is in your bed, is he or she going to stay in your bed? Is it just for the holidays? Is it just for a season, the winter? Are you the kind of person that wants your lover to be permanent? Or are you just trying this person out? These are all the iffies of choice. Of choice. Now, choice is a strange thing, right? Choice. I want this person or I don't want this person. Or this person wants me and I want that person. And one thing about wanting somebody is what happens today is today, and what happens next week is next week. It's hard to say this person will continue to turn me on. And it's also hard to say that I will continue being turned on by that person, by you, whoever you could be. So, how is your love life going? Do you feel it's successful? Do you feel it's mutual? Do you feel that you're in a lasting relationship? Are you in a one-sided love affair? Or is it mutual? Or are you getting bored? It happens. It happens. Some of the most passionate love affairs, you can get married, you can have a baby or two, but then things start to get stale and your lover no longer turns you on. Or you just feel like you're missing something and you're too young or too old to put up with it. I mean, love inadequacies or love imbalances can happen at any age, any feeling. Or maybe your lover lost their job and you wonder, oh my goodness, am I headed for the poorhouse with this man or with this woman? Could be. I mean, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Sometimes that forever and forever is not forever and forever. Hi, how are you? How's your lover doing? Do you have a lover? Do you want to have a lover? Is the lover coming for you or going away? How do you know? How do you know if that person is going to be the same 6 months down the line? And always, do you feel, and there are wanings, like when you first meet somebody and the chemistry's just right, I mean, you feel like, it's just too much. But then again, after the umpteenth time, you realize this person has a certain style, method. And maybe it becomes like, right? Maybe it's something that, like, you just can't do it anymore. Or maybe the person kind of has a particular habit. Maybe the person like hiccups or snorts or something, or smells funny. I mean, it could be anything. The chemistry is becoming imbalanced. Or maybe you're just so blessed that you say everything this person does is just a win-win-win. That's possible too. But then again, are you sure that person feels the same way about you? And people would go out and they would walk on the streets as a couple and watch each other act, or in different places, different scenarios. And you see, and you go, wow, I really like the way you act, or I don't like the way you act out in public. It could be anything. Or when you see that your mate is maybe like your partner, your mate, whatever you want to call your lover, is hung up with somebody else. That happens too. Then how do you feel when your partner is always checking out somebody else? Then you wonder, is that person really being true for me, or am I getting played? Right? Are you getting played? Are you getting played? And that's the whole thing, the crunch of the whole situation. It's like, you got to ask yourself, am I really being honest with myself? Is that person is a player, or that person is foundation, foundation material. Foundation material is something you could build on. And then sometimes you could say, is my expectations too low? Or, it's very, very awkward today. Like, you're not really like this, society isn't really like pushing, stay with this person for the rest of your life. It's going like, hey, the world is big. There's many people in it. Don't limit yourself. Right? Sometimes it's like that too. It's like that too. And you wonder that, where do I stand? But a lot of times too, it's like when a man has a roving eye, it's one thing. When a woman has a roving eye, it's another thing. It is another thing. When you said, hey, this man does not turn me on. And you could say, okay, he makes good money, and that's reason enough to stick around. It works for a while. It works for a while. And you gotta ask yourself, maybe I can have a job. I can have a business of my own, whatever it may be. It could be cooking business. It could be you can own like a car repair shop. You can own a storage business, anything, any type of business. I mean, there's many services. It could be a tech business. It could be anything. All you have to do is, get the investors. And then there's ways about it. And then maybe your partner is going, hey, he or she is moving away from me. It doesn't need me. Or maybe the person's just lazy. They're going, how come you don't work? And how come I'm working so much? Oh, it's endless, 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 endless. And all these things, before you have a relationship with someone, you should talk about it. But then again, in the throngs of passion, it's hard to get a good answer. You just kind of have to play it, see how it goes. But in the societies today, that, it's not so traumatic if you get a divorce. It's not so traumatic if you move on. And people are amazed that you can stick with one person. Always fidelity, monogamy, and sleeping around. It's all different things. All different things. And then you find out, gee, am I in a situation that I don't really know where I stand? Are you in a situation that you don't really know where you stand? Or are you just like thinking about, gee, now that I'm like with this person, you all of a sudden become like totally opposite, because you're worrying about 10 things that you didn't think about before. But when you're with someone, it makes you vulnerable to, like, if this happens, if that happens, I got to get some insurance. What if that person dies? What if that person walks out? What if this? And then if there's children involved, then you have to, pets, same thing, because pets are part of the family. Who gets what? Who has what? So it's complicated. And then, of course, you have the pressure of your family and your friends to go, well, we're so happy to see you together. Even though you could be bored to smithereens, either party. Or, I saw your mate, your partner, doing this and that. Is my lover coming? Is your lover coming? Well, Is that your question? Is your lover coming? Now, these are paid readings. So if you want a personal reading, well, is your lover coming? What's the circumstances? I mean, do you have if someone's coming? Well, it depends upon your availability. Well, share. That's the prices you have to donate for a personal reading. Oh, you. Let me see. You got my. Let's see. Wait a second here. Wait a second. I see that somebody else came before you. Hold on. Let me check. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Right. Oh yeah. Okay. So somebody else, somebody else came before you. It's Webfeet. Webfeet. That's a cute moniker. Webfeet. So I see you donated. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And what is your question? How can Mystic Moons help you with your love life, your passion? What's your question? Now, I just had a drink of something. Juice. Tasty. Lately, I've been drinking cranberry and pomegranate juice. Tastes good. Okay. So it's about your sister. Okay, if you want. Now, she had to move recently, and she was living with a lousy man. Okay, so that's you want to know if she's still with him, right? You want to know if they broke up. I guess you're not in good terms with your sister that you can ask such a question. Let's not do these cards. Let's take another kind of, since we're asking this type of question, let's go to another deck that is good for dealing with that type of issue. Yeah. We're into this deck, and it has the little demon type creature that kind of has a smiley face and kind of has a intense face. You see? A little demon type, a little demonic in the sense, but a little analytical and cuts through the psychic ether that surrounds the situation. Now, your sister's with a lousy man. So, Mom, when you say lousy, I'm going to believe that you said lousy. Can you, her name is Jen. Okay, your sister, Jen. Now, are you two particularly close, or you've always had a different type of relationship? And his name is, His name is Damien. Damien. All right, now, so he is, she's this bad man. Well, okay. Now you want to know that have they broken up? All right, let's see. Let's see what kind of energy do we get. Let me see here. Did they break up? Let's see this one. I see a lot of cards that like to make a statement on this relationship. I'm going to take these two. Let me check around. This one. Did they break up? Did Jen and Damien go hoo-hoo-ka-choo? Did they leave? Did he leave her or did she leave him? Well, let's see. All right, now. Here we go. Okay. Now let's see. Did they leave? Okay. First card we get is the Ace of Pentacles. Well, the Ace of Pentacles means that it's, earth energy, all about either money or about their basic attraction to one another. The Ace of Pentacles. I'd say that they had that was important in their relationship, where their cash flow and more than their attraction, I know it symbolizes the earth, their impulses, their chemistry, but I'm also catching a whiff of money. I'm saying that the money flow was questionable. The money flow in the relationship. The next card we pull about this relationship between her sister and her man, who is not a good type of guy. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Both of them drinking from the same fumes, the same. They lived together, obviously. They would spend a lot of money. Were they the same people? Now, first we have here the Ace of Pentacles. So they were together as long as the money was good. Something was very flowing. They used to get goods. Something was good about them. Two of Cups. So they were happy as long as the Ace of Pentacles, their money flow was happening. Their money flow is very important, the two of them. So they were an item. That's obvious. Were they? Are they still an item? First one we get is, we got the moon. Somebody, somehow, something happened. He lost. She lost. Uncertainty. Are they still together? That's the question. This is just like the question you're asking me. In other words, she obviously was with him for reasons that had to do with her survival. Reasons that had to do with her do-re-mi. She was looking after him for certain needs, and he was looking after her maybe for the same needs. It depends. Nine of Pentacles. Oh. Well, Nine of Pentacles. Well, Nine of Pentacles. Well, I would say that they're like off and on. I mean, it's hot and cold with the future going together. This moon thing, it's moon energies. How long can they stick around? And it's definitely a major arcana, which is definitely This is speculation about them two being together. And it's a question of the money flow. Who needs whom the most and for what reason? Can you give me a little bit more about... Ooh, the Nine of Swords. Oh. Well, we have two nines here. A Nine of Pentacles, and we have a Nine of Swords. So it's basically, I get a lot of money talk about this. I get a lot of hot and cold fighting. They have a very volatile relationship. Are they still together? If they're together, it's that kind of thing like, hey, it's Thursday, I miss you. And then before the dawn of Friday happens, they're gone. They split up again. It's that type of stuff. It's spot hit and miss. And it fluctuates. Basically, I see a lot of... I see they're only together for brief periods of time. Well, that says it all. But I say basically right now they're just like sporadically together, and she's like, he has suffered. They don't trust each other. They don't trust each other because you have these two nines here. The Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. And I believe that the money flow from him, the money flow that they had together no longer exists. Their stability has been rocked. And once your stability has been rocked with someone, it's hard to regain security again, because that old pattern, they have a pattern of like, it's almost like pickleball, tennis ball, tennis, table tennis. And they keep shooting at things back and forth from each other. So I say, they're together, but not together. They're together for like moments. I mean, I really need a man, I really need a woman, that type of thing. And it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. So you want to know, yeah, they're just, I mean, it's over. It's essentially over, and they're just weaning each other because they both don't have the stamina to stand by themselves and have any type of mantra or things for themselves. I mean, they just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. I'm hungry. I got pizza. The same thing. They regard each other like a slice, like a pizza pie. And I don't mean in the slang terms of pedophilia and stuff like that. Well, maybe because they have a young kid. She has a kid. Does she have a kid? Oh, her kid. I don't know. They have some kinky stuff going on, and well, your sister's she has problems, mental problems. I can see that from this reading that she has. She's lost. She's lost. Maybe you can recommend a good therapist for her, or maybe her problems are basically, maybe she's just a drug addict. She could be. I sense a lot of drugs in this. I sense lots of drugs. And I can see why you don't have that much to do with her, and you have to, ask someone else, because she's in a broken part of her life. And she doesn't even know what she wants. With the moon being the major arcana there, and all these other iffies, up and down, hot and cold, seesaw, money problems. Well, I kind of would keep away from her. If she was my sister right now, and the vibrations that I'm getting, I would give her lots of space, and I'd recommend that she would go see a psychologist and try to iron out, or some kind of what is she doing with her life. But it's sad. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. The best thing you could do is just, give her space, because she's in a partnership that's not good. And when people are in a partnership that's waning down, and they're like falling apart. They have to relearn almost how to baby steps. She's making baby steps again, but until she cuts them out completely and realizes that she has to make plans for her future, that there is no future. There is nothing but fights. Stay away from, argumentative people, because argumentative people, relatives or no relatives, they can bring you into it and put all the blame instead of on themselves, bring it on to you, your fault. So that's what I would do. Now, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. If anybody has any questions, please type your questions in my little chat window, and I'd be happy to help you sort out your love problems, your love aspirations, and what you need in right now. Are you getting what you need right now? Hi, how are you? New subscriber, how are you doing? Mika. Well, if you want a personal reading, I'd be happy to do that. Oh, Cher, thank you for the donation. Let me know when you come back online. If anybody would like to have a reading before before Cher comes back, I can certainly I'm open. And Niha, if you would Nishka, if you would like to donate and contribute to a gift, I would be happy to. That would like sharing energies, sharing pulls. That would help. Thank you. Well, does anyone want a reading done, a personal reading? I am available right now, and we can find out if you are rocking it or if this boat is sunk or sinking, or what are you to look for? You suspect your partner of anything? Do you feel something about that you're getting and you're not getting? All these type of things. How are you with your lover? Well, if anyone has a question, anyone wants to help contribute to love, love readings, let me know. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it so far. The comments are great too. Love is the most important thing of being alive. Love. And all types of love: friendship love, love between mates, partners, friends, love of people that you're doing the same thing. Some people love, especially at this time of the year, doing great works, good works, kind works. There's all types of love relationships. Sometimes you can admire someone and be so in love with the way they handle themselves. That's also part of the good feelings of love. And being able to see the light of where you're going with that person. The sibling love, parental love, is pride love too. Let's wait a little while, I'll do that. Okay, share. Hold on. Let me take a little break.
Hello, Cher. I don't know if you're still there, but there'll be another live tomorrow. So come on that. I'll refund your money and you can pay again. Okay? I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.